In my personal opinion, there is nothing that tastes more like summer than a cobbler. Like straight out of the oven with that warm, sticky, sweet fruit filling and a big old scoop of vanilla ice cream on top that gets all melty. Like, it's just so good. Today, I'm gonna be walking you through step-by-step of how to make an old-fashioned Southern-style Blackberry Cobbler. I know it's quickly gonna become one of y'all's favorite desserts, just like ours, so let me show you how we do it. First things first, we need to preheat our oven to 375 degrees. Then we're gonna place 1 stick of butter in a 9x13 baking dish. Go ahead and pop that in the preheated oven for about 10 minutes until the stick of butter is completely melted. Once it's melted, go ahead and remove it from the oven. While the butter is melting in the oven, we're gonna assemble the next 2 components of the recipe, which is the fruit filling and the batter. To a large bowl, you're gonna add 2 pints of blackberries, which is roughly about 4 cups or so, a half a cup of sugar, and the zest and juice of half of a lemon. Stir that gently with a wooden spoon just to make sure the sugar is coating all of the fruit. Next, we're gonna whisk together the wet batter. To another bowl, add in 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and about a half a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. Give that a good whisk until everything is thoroughly combined and no sugar or flour clumps remain. After you have removed the hot pan from the oven and the butter is fully melted, all we have to do is just dump everything in. So you're gonna take the bowl of the wet batter and pour that directly into the pan on top of the melted butter. There's no need to mix or stir anything from this point on. Once you've poured all of the batter in, you're gonna do the same thing with the blackberries. Dump it right on top of the batter. There's no need to mix or stir anything together. You just pour the batter on top of the butter and then the blackberries on top of the batter, and everything will bake up nice and evenly. Pop that back in the oven and we're gonna bake that for about 40 minutes or until it's nice and golden brown on top. Once that time is up, remove it from the oven and we're gonna let it cool for about 10 minutes before serving. So once this has cooled down a little bit, all that's left to do is serve it up for everybody. You just take a big old scoop in a bowl, make sure you top it with some cold vanilla ice cream. There's just some magic that happens when that ice cream starts to melt on top of that warm cobbler. You get a bite of the cold ice cream, the chewy dough is honestly my favorite part of it, and then a big juicy plump warm blackberry. Like, the combination was made in heaven. It's the perfect summertime dessert. It's so easy. So for the full recipe, head on over to fuelingasouthernsoul.com. Everything you need to know, the ingredients, the steps, all of it can be found there. Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen today. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all very soon. Bye-bye.